Welcome. All right, everybody. So I'm actually here today to explain my builds and why I use certain characters and weapons with these certain characters for certain reasons. Um, all right, so we're gonna start off because each character that I have has something that can help the uh, other characters. So as you can tell, I have Zingling, Klee, Chi-Chi, and Razor. Each of these actually help each other in some fashion, shape, or form. So let's go ahead and let's dive deeper into each character's abilities and what they do and stuff like that. Okay, so Zingling is a pyro character. I'm gonna bring up her stuff real quick and all that. Yes, her attack is low. I will get that changed out. Now, when you go into messing with characters, you have to remember the talents is your big thing. Um, if you do not have your talents leveled up in your character is not going to perform as well as it needs to during a fight and cannot complement the character itself plus the other characters within your party to help them. So one big thing is make sure your talents are all leveled up to the highest you can get them. Weapon wise, for her, I am using the dragon spine spear. Now you may be like, well, that doesn't make sense at all. In a retrospect, it should. Um, the dragon spine spear, the refinement is 1 because I haven't taken it up yet. If you understand the refinement, just rank 1 of it. Hitting a normal opponent now with a normal or charge attack has a 60% chance of dropping in forming and dropping an ever frost icicle above them, dealing AO damage equal to 80% of the attack. So what that's explaining is pretty much 80% of her attack goes into the ice. The icicle dropping. So then on top of that, if the opponent is affected by cryo instead or infected by cryo or instead dealt damage equal to 200% of the attack. Now remember that can only happen every 10 seconds with this. Hence the reason what I mean by a character sits there and complements another character, which we get into Chi-Chi for the example. Chi-Chi complements Zingling's Dragon Spine Spear with the equivalent of dropping the when affected by cryo. When you're using Chi-Chi's talent of Herald of Frost, which is her healing side. Because when Herald of Frost hits an opponent, it establishes ice on that opponent, ice status on that opponent. So, Zingling's Spear plus Razors. So with Razor, I'm running the Snow-Tuned Star Silver, which also has Frost Burial as its setup. So what that does is whenever I run Chi-Chi, once I activate her attack, her healing ability, I either switch, I switch to Razor and I start using his attack, his normal attack, for the simple fact that it's dealing 200% equal damage, equal to 200% of attack. So, his attack is 2442. It's only this high because I'm running 2 fires. Hence the same with Chi-Chi's healing ability. Now, with Chi-Chi, it's different. I'm running Lion's Roar with her, which is the Fire and Thunder. It's secondary, which is okay with that for the simple fact of Bane of Fire and Thunder increases damage against opponents affected by Pyro and Electric by 24%. So, I haven't got it maxed out yet, which we will do and everything. So, that's why I run Klee and her, because of their secondary attack. For me, it's the R2, which throws out the little teddy bear and he blows fire out. While that's going on, I can use Chi-Chi to inflict heavy damage on him. Also, every so often, Chi-Chi has a chance of putting, let me come over here to this, a talisman on an opponent. When she does that, a talisman every so often on the opponent, if I have a weak character, I can, instead of using a Herald of Frost, when she applies a talisman on an opponent, I can switch to one of my weak characters and automatically hit them with an attack, and it automatically heals a great deal of health to that character. So, everything I use comes into play. The weapon that I have chosen to use with Klee is the Eye of Perception. The reason why I do this, and I've tried different stuff, different this and different that. The Eye of Perception actually, to me, is a better one. For her. Also remember, artifacts are a key thing. Get your artifacts leveled up. I have yet to get mine all the way leveled up, which will happen too. With her attack being at 22,000, I have noticed that if I change out of the Eye Perception, it drops her attack very low. So, case in point, with her dropping the 2,000 thing, when the bolt fires out of the Eye of Perception, it's dealing 300% attack as damage. So her attack, the attack of the weapon is dealing 300% attack as damage, and it can bounce between 4 opponents, and it happens every 10 seconds. So if once it occurs, you use it, switch out a character, wait 10 seconds, and then switch back into her, and it can happen again. That's same with Razor's weapon when it drops a Everfrost sickle. That can only occur every 10 seconds. Everything. Same with Zingla on hers every 10 seconds. You have to look at what you have to accommodate every player. So pretty much, if you really want to be honest, Zingling is a support. Chi-Chi is my support and healing due to her ability. When you go use her ability to heal, it also supports Razor's weapon and Zingling's weapon, but at the same time, Zingling's for PlayStation, it's R2. Her little teddy bear that she throws out, that throws out fire, accommodates Chi-Chi to be able to do increased damage to an opponent affected by fire. But also, whenever I use Razor's ability, which is the Claw and Thunder, his Claw and Thunder accommodates Chi-Chi's ability to weapons ability to do more damage, which also can affect a talisman on it, which then Chi-Chi accommodates, supports all the other characters by healing them using the talisman. And then pretty much Keely is just straight up power. She is straight up using her stuff as DPS, just like Razor, but at the same time, Jumpy Dumpy also accommodates Chi-Chi to be able to do more damage using her sword, and again, the ability to proc an opponent with the talisman. So this is the reason why I use certain weapons and why I always run double fire. One, it's the increased attack, 25% increased attack damage, which also gives Chi-Chi more attack, which means she can heal better, and everything else. So that is my big reason why I run certain weapons and everything for my characters and everything. I hope that better helps everybody better understand why I use certain weapons and everything. Certain weapons, certain combinations of characters, and stuff like that. But that's what I wanted to do for this stream. I wanted to explain that to everybody, because maybe then that'll help you understand a better way of working your characters into stuff like that. Each character has to support the other characters, so everybody in some way, fashion, or form is supporting everybody else, while you also have a healer and DPS players. So everybody, I hope that's all right. It was good enough to explain it to you and all that. If you have any more questions, let me know. Drop comments back and down into my discussion section on my channel. Also, hey, look, I do stream. I am getting ready to start streaming back on Twitch, so it's twitch.tv /NorthMage12. We're going to get back into streaming there Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. And then I will be doing short videos Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturday and Sundays on different topics within Genshin Impact to help explain things throughout the games that I have found easier on stuff like that. So I'd like to say thank you for everybody showing up. I hope you had a good time. Hit that like button if you did. Also hit that mage raid symbol for a sub to me for more videos on here. So until the next time I drop a little informational clip, a video, live stream, or clip, hey, you'll be ready. You'll have that notification. So until then, everybody, peace, and I'll see you on Twitch, everybody.